So we had an old oil field in the Norwegian Sea that, due to the depletion of the reservoir, was sinking into the sea, and therefore the air gap between the top of the sea and the bottom of the structures had been reduced, and we needed to put in a new structure that would last another 40 years on that field. The operational challenges associated with that are really about going out with individual teams who are absolutely experts at their part of the job, the hookup team, the commissioning team, the operations team, but actually not necessarily interfacing very well when they actually get out there. So, you could actually have one of the best construction teams you've ever seen, but actually if they don't interface with the commissioning team and the operations team, it's not going to be effective. So the big issue is around alignment, is how do you get the individual teams to have a shared goal? We allowed each of the groups to share with the bigger team what their objectives were, what their challenges were, what their requirements were, and then putting those together, getting people to understand what was needed by each of the teams and what their challenges were. We were able to sort of flush out what an integrated program would look like, and that some teams had to give up some of their preferred outcomes, as it were, for the overall good of the team. Now, the big picture outcome was that, this is something like, a $1.5 billion project. We were burning $5 million a day, and therefore we feel through the work that we did, we reduced the overall time by about 30 days. So a significant saving in cost. I think the key drivers were the sharing of the challenges between the teams, the sharing by the leadership team of the overall goal and the overall project of what we were trying to achieve, and then taking time to run scenarios where we actually played games out. We built a children's playground in Stavanger, and in it we used the same principles and processes that they would see offshore to show what it would take to basically be effective, and to show what needed to be, where the give and take points were really about how you can work together and optimize overall, as opposed to just meeting your own individual objectives.